It looks like a scene from the Middle Ages, right here in Springfield, Missouri.
It was built by the Knights of Pythian 107 years ago and was officially dedicated June the 1st, 1914.
A male fraternal order that started after the Civil War, the Knights of Pythian built 15 of these unique castles across the country for elderly members of the organization as a place to spend their final years. But the buildings have more than just one use.
For children, if their fathers were a member of the Knights and they died young, the children could be cared for here while their mothers got reestablished.
The Knights of Pythian were so respected, the city of Springfield actually lobbied for the group to build the castle in the community.
The Knights of Pythian at that time were very prestigious. They order, wherever there were lodges, a lot of the society's elite belonged to it. So the Knights had a reputation for being well known. And the city of Springfield fought hard for this castle to be established here, even going so far as to having a school established right across the street.
The 40,000 square foot structure is original and consists of 3 different levels. But what makes the castle really stand out is where the materials used to build it are from.
The stone actually came from here in Missouri. Actually, that's one thing that makes this castle unique, is that it was harvested from over near Carthage.
Throughout the years, the castle has changed ownership many times, and in 1942 it was purchased by the United States military.
The military used it as a hospital during from 1942 to 1945. And so many soldiers came through here because they had plastic surgeons and burn specialists.
The building also housed prisoners of war from Japan, Italy, and Germany during this time. Following the war, the military used Pythian Castle as a reserve training facility until 1980. After that, a local nonprofit took over.
Beginning in 1980 until 1993, it was leased to OCAC. And after that, OCAC actually made an offer to purchase the building, but it was rejected. So OCAC moved out, and it was then sold to a private owner, who then sold it. They were here for 10 years until they sold it to the current owners, who have been here close to 20.
It was the current owners who opened up their home to private events and tours to share what they have with the rest of the community.
We host any kind of events here that you can imagine. We've had several military and school reunions. We've also we have a lot of birthday parties that take place here.
Giving local residents an opportunity to take a step back in time and experience a piece of Springfield's history.
It's well over a century old. This castle's importance shows kind of a snapshot in time of what Springfield was like during that time, and that there were orphans here, and this was a care home. And so it would have been important to members of the Knights, but it would have been a kind of a feather in the cap for the city of Springfield that they were instrumental in bringing such a prestigious institution to this area.